What is up, guys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be trying the Indian Healing Clay Mask on my hair as well as my face. So this is the 1 pound container. This is what it looks like. I'm going to quickly read off what's on the back for you guys in case you're not familiar. So it says, feel your face pulsate, and the directions are: mix clay with equal parts of raw apple cider vinegar and or water. Use a non-metal bowl and utensil. Stir the mixture well to a smooth paste. Add more clay or liquid as needed. Blah, 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 blah. Feel your face pulsate. World's most blah, blah, blah. Alright, so that's a lot of reading. We're not even going to finish all of that. But I'm going to be trying this today for the very first time because I've heard lots of great things about it. People say after they use it, their curls feel defined and refreshed. So we're going to be trying that to see how it works on my hair. So here's my apple cider vinegar. I'm also going to be using a plastic container and a plastic spoon. They did say use non-metal utensils. And my spray bottle because you're supposed to do it on wet hair, I think. The container doesn't actually give instructions for hair, it just gives it for your face. So I'm just doing what I've seen everybody else do, basically. The clay itself has a powder-like kind of texture. It's very thin and very light. And I didn't use any exact measurements. I just added a small amount to the container before adding some apple cider vinegar. And as soon as the vinegar and the clay came in contact with each other, it started to fizz and I started mixing it right away. It took a lot longer to mix out than I was expecting, and it clumped up really easily. I was thinking that because the clay is so light and so powdery that it would have mixed out a lot easier, but I added some more vinegar. Eventually I also added some more clay, and then I just continued. Alright, so this is the texture I ended up with. Really smooth but also really thick. For persons who have done this before properly, you know that I've done something wrong, but I didn't know, so we're just gonna see how this goes. Before applying the mask, I had recently taken out some twists, so my hair is still pretty curly and defined from that, so I'm separating it into smaller sections so it's easier to manage. I'm also not going to be detangling my hair at all just because I don't feel like I have to do that, so I'm not going to do that. You are supposed to wet your hair though, so they're just regular water in that spray bottle, and I'm saturating that entire section of hair so that the clay moves through it very freely. The application process was pretty easy. I just took a small amount, rubbed it between my palms, and then applied that to my hair section by section. And as soon as I started to apply the clay, I realized that I made it too thick. So I'm not sure if you're able to tell here, but my hair has started to clump together and already look really stiff even before the clay has started to dry. That's because I should have added more apple cider vinegar, but I didn't. And then I thought, okay, just go back in and add some more vinegar, make it thinner, make it more runny. But I figured that if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. Like, it shouldn't matter if I put slightly more or slightly less vinegar, it's gonna do the job regardless. So I mean, eventually I added more, but like not right now. And some loose strands of hair have already started to come out. That has nothing to do with the clay. I generally lose lots of hair on a wash day anyway. I don't have this part recorded, but eventually I switched out the water in the spray bottle for just apple cider vinegar. So I sprayed that directly onto my hair and then applied the clay mask instead of having to mix it into the bowl. And it did make a big difference. I think I was able to apply the clay even faster than before, and it meant I was using a bit less clay per section as well. You can definitely tell which side was sprayed with apple cider vinegar and the side that was just sprayed with water, because the side sprayed with water is a lot more clumped up than the other side. And I wasn't sure that I was going to use it on my face, but because I had a good amount left over, I decided to just go for it. And I'm just gonna rub it all over my face and hope for the best. It says leave on for 5 to 10 minutes for delicate skin and 15 to 20 minutes for normal skin. I like to believe that I have normal skin, so I went ahead and left it on for about 20 minutes. And contrary to what it says in big bold red letters at the very top of the jar, I did not feel my face pulsate. I didn't feel any kind of tingling sensation or anything like that. So I don't know. I left it on for like 20 minutes and it dried, and this is what my face looked like. It's cracking, my hair is stiff. Most of my hair was dry, the roots were not 100% dry. I'm not sure if that's because it was hot and I was sweating or what, but this is what it looks like after about 20 minutes. Now we move to the shower, where we must dance before continuing with any and all other activities, including rinsing our hair. I started washing it off of my face first and then moving on to my hair. I heard a lot of people say the clay mask takes a very long time to get off, and I thought it would take even longer for me because I made it so thick and I used more clay than I should have. But it didn't feel like it took a long time to me. It actually took a lot less time to rinse out of my hair than regular conditioner would, which I wasn't expecting at all. But I did take a long time to rinse it out because I thought that's what I needed to do. Okay, but like, do my arms look toned or is it just me?
I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and one, yeah, yeah. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby.
Alright, so after a very long time of rinsing, this is what my hair looks like with just water on it. I will say that it feels a lot softer than usual, considering that I didn't put any conditioner on it or anything. It does feel very nice to the touch. It's lightweight, it feels soft, it does feel very, very clean without feeling dry or brittle, which is good. I like it. I would say it doesn't feel absolutely amazing like what I've heard people say. And again, my face was not pulsating like I was expecting it to, but my face does feel very clean. I wasn't actually going to keep this part in at first, but then when I applied the conditioner, I thought it was really important to show you guys. So this is about blah, 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 about how much conditioner I will generally use for a small section, just to make sure I have enough slip to detangle my hair. But look how easily my fingers are just raking through my hair. It didn't snag once because there are no knots and there are no tangles, and the comb is just gliding through my hair with no effort at all. No, Tresemme conditioners are really good for that. They add a lot of slip and really make my hair more manageable, but I've still never experienced this with using just the conditioner. Just take a look at how easily the comb goes through my hair with just the first pass. As you can see, there are no major knots or tangles or anything like that, which is really good, and I know it's because of the clay mask. I actually ended up using significantly less conditioner per section than I did in the beginning because I really didn't need as much for my hair to be manageable and detangled, which is really good. So at this point is when I really started to feel impressed, like this is definitely something I'm going to be using more often. And to continue the wash day ritual, I'm going to be putting a plastic shower cap over my head to keep in all of that heat. And then to keep in the heat some more, I'm going to be applying my microfiber towel I got from Kimberly Sherrill in her giveaway last year. No, I'm not going to stop talking about it because this is a really good product and I use it every single wash day. This is about 80% of the hair that I got out in the shower, which is a significant improvement from the amount of hair that I usually lose. So I'm gonna leave my hair like this for about 20 minutes and then come back and take it off, rinse it out, and that's pretty much it. I'm just rinsing out some twists in the shower, and while I'm rinsing them out, I'm undoing each of them as I normally would. All in all, I would say that this was a very good wash day. The product was not very impressive to me at first. It made my hair feel nice, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I need to use this. I didn't feel that way until I started detangling my hair and the comb was just gliding through, and I realized I lost significantly less hair than I normally would. So because of that, I'm definitely going to be incorporating it into my wash day. I'm gonna be using it maybe once a month or so. It does work like a really strong clarifying shampoo, so I don't need to use it like every week or every other week, but I'm definitely going to be using it more often. Hopefully I see even greater results the second time and the third time and the fourth time around, but I would recommend this product to you as well. I want to say thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of the video. Although you have like a couple more seconds of me just doing regular hair wash day kind of stuff, thank you for sticking it out, and I'm gonna have more videos coming very soon, so be sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment if there's anything specific that you want to see from me. Okay, I'm done now. Thank you guys again, and you will see me next time.